Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, I'm out here enjoying the beautiful weather. It is a little muggy today, but I don't mind because it's nice and warm. And I love sitting under this pergola because it gives me lots of shade. It actually keeps the temperatures down, so that's really nice. And I don't know if you can hear me because there's actually a lot of noise going on. We have a lot of birds, we have cars, we have people doing all kinds of landscaping. Hopefully you can hear me okay. But anyway, guys, I'm so glad you're here. Today is a show and tell day. I'm going to show you a little bit of my garden. I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm just going to show you about a minute or so. We'll just take a little walk and I'll show you the flower beds. And then we're going to go into my studio and I'm going to show you what I did down there. I made some changes. They're not very big changes. It's basically how I had my lighting set up. It actually took me a long time to figure it out because I couldn't get any information on the web. Maybe it's because I wasn't using the correct search terms, but I finally found a rig that I can set up my lighting on, which opened up a lot of space because I was able to remove a lot of equipment. If any of you make YouTube videos, you'll know that it's not very easy at all. You need a lot of lighting, you need good audio, and you need a clean workspace. My goal is to give you the best experience ever, and that's why I do all the video editing. I clean up my videos, and I try to make the flow of my videos as smooth as possible. It's all part of being a YouTuber, and it's not easy. But anyway, having the proper equipment is a big part of it, and that's what I want to show you today. I will try to leave some links down below of where I purchased everything. And by the way, I'm not getting any kickbacks at all or any type of compensation from these sellers. I'm just doing it because I want to help you out. And also because I know what I went through. It wasn't easy. It was very difficult to find the proper equipment. So anyway, guys, I want to keep this video short. So let's start by doing a quick tour of my garden. Well, here's the entrance to my studio, and you'll have to excuse the mess. Those are the boxes I use for shipping my Misty Moon Designs products. I have a whole bunch of necklaces up there. We don't use this bar area, so I thought I would take advantage of the shelving. And over here is where I keep my photo props and some earrings. I don't recommend that, guys, because they do tarnish if you leave them out. And I really don't do much with those earrings. They're just there for show. But as you can see, all of my necklaces are covered to prevent tarnishing. And there are the flowers I use for my photo displays. And some shells. And all of these necklaces are covered with plastic. One of these days I'm going to list them on Etsy when I have time. I have my galaxy lights on. I always have them on because they really do relax me. And here's a little sitting area. And here's my studio. Excuse the boxes. I'm still trying to organize things. Now, I wanted to show you this because This is what I used to have in the area where I film. These are all tripods. Each one of them held LED lamps. And I recently purchased this rig, which I absolutely love because it opened up a whole bunch of space on my desk, as you can see. And those are the LED lamps that were on the tripods. Let me turn these lights on and show you how bright they are. As you can see, it lights up my workspace really nicely. And that's my latest design. I love that necklace set. And yes, I am a little picky sometimes when it comes to arranging things. And I clearly was not using the correct search terms because it took me forever to find this on the internet. Now this one here is for my phone. It's a phone mount. So I attach my iPhone to this little gadget over here and I can move that around. And I can also lower it or raise it. So it comes in really handy. Now I don't use a microphone because I use the microphone on my phone. And since I mount my phone on the bracket, it holds my phone close enough so I really don't have the need for a microphone. But before I used to use a lapel microphone, and I will link that down below in case you guys need one. It was just a basic lapel microphone. I strongly recommend that you have good audio whenever you record anything. The other thing that I try to do is I try not to record if the air conditioning unit is turned on, for example. My studio is in the basement and there's a utility room very close by. And once in a while the air conditioning unit kicks on and so does the hot water unit. We also have a couple of sump pumps that turn on when it rains. So whenever any of those units turn on, I stop recording. I actually have quite a bit of noise pollution down here in the basement because not only do I have those units to worry about, but the floor squeaks above me whenever anybody walks on a level above. So it's pretty challenging, I can tell you that. And I'm saying that with a smile on my face because it's actually quite funny when you think about it. Those are my tools, the ones that I use on a regular basis. I have some bead subscription bags over there. And this is an absolute mess. But I wanted to show you this. I have a whole bunch of tools there that I rarely use. One of these days I'm going to have to organize them and get rid of the ones that I never use. So this is my workspace, guys. This is where I do my magic. These are my organization trays. And I really don't have a system because most of the time I just don't have time to organize things very well. And I don't like to organize by color. But I do organize by shape. So if you'll notice, I have some labels that say 6mm rounds, miscellaneous crystal strands, cube-shaped gemstones, 3mm bicones. It's all a jumbled mess. But if you notice, I have 6mm rounds in bin A, 6mm rounds in bin B. This one's all chain and it's all mixed up, different colors. Let's see if I can show you without the rig getting in the way. I don't have a perfect system because half the time I'm rushing through things, trying to get my jewelry designs done. But I do have some type of organization. One thing I don't like to do is to take things out of the packaging. So I try to keep items in their original packaging because that's where all the information is. But I do have them somewhat categorized. Jesse James strands and chain, bead caps, medium rondelles, large rondelles, super duos. It's all mixed up. And the reason it's mixed up is because these bins get moved around all the time. When I'm working on something, I just pull out the tray that I need and put it back wherever. It's not perfect, but it does keep me organized. Everybody's different, guys. I know some of you are probably shocked, but I do try to keep my workspace clean, as you can see. It's not always like this. When I'm actually doing projects, it does get quite messy. Now I like these little containers here because that's where I throw in little odds and ends. I keep jump rings there and pieces of chain when I'm testing out designs. And as you can see, there's a total of 6. So for example, one has odd beads, another one has jump rings, another one has chain, another one has odd components. They just come in handy for keeping everything clean and organized. And that's about it. There's my laptop, my printer, my Cricut, But yeah, I absolutely love that I don't have all of these tripods sitting on my workspace anymore. The best thing about this studio though is the lighting. I have lights up there. And I love my galaxy lights. I did want to show you this unit though. This is a new unit. Well, it's not really new, it's actually old. One of my neighbors had it on the curb and I rescued it because it's a great way to store my shipping materials and all of the materials that I use to assemble my coil buddy kits. And I just keep odds and ends there. I keep paints, I keep brushes, tissue paper, different things. But I really love it, and I love that I rescued it. And look who just walked in. Hi, Boo-Boo. How are you? Yes, are you feeling better? Yes, I'm so happy. I know you love talking to me. Yes, I really don't know what he wants, but he likes to talk to me on a regular basis. I wish I could speak cat language. Things would be so much easier. Right, Boo-Boo? Yes. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said in the beginning, I'll leave a list of the equipment down below in the description section of this video. And if you have time, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave some comments and let me know what kind of equipment you use. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.